live stream starting soon. How about live stream starting now? Welcome back.
What the hell is that?
I'm Jonathan Mercado. This has been running. Wait, we crossed streams here. Sorry.
What's up, boys and girls? Roddy, Mercado, another live stream here today. Benny, what are we going to call you today?
Ooh, today is For the Win Wednesday.
I like that.
For the win, because we are 4 short weeks away from Mobile Expo 2023.
Guys, you don't realize how quickly time is flying. You know what I mean? 2023 Mobile Expo, that's insane. 4 weeks away. So make sure if you have not signed up, you sign up. There's a text message blast right now on your cell phones. If you, I'm pretty sure the salespeople have sent you text messages on this also. Don't wait till last minute, because like we do it every year, we give away stuff for early registrants. Last week we gave $100 to someone who registered early. This week we're giving $75 to somebody who registered early. Next week is $50, the following week $25, and then day of the show. So if you haven't registered, you can register on the text blast. You can register at GoFast.com. You could also register at expo.gofst.com. There's box stuffers, there's text messages, there's emails, there is so many ways that you can register. You can't say, I did not see it, the link. Let me tell you, we are very proactive and we're making sure you guys see it. So make sure expo.gofst.com will be the best place that you can register, because it's going to show you the show times. It's going to show you what everything's happening in the event. So like I said, we're always give stuff away, so make sure you register early. On top of that, Event Z is going live right now today. So if you haven't downloaded on your app or Android phone, it is going to be Event EVENTZEE. Look for the app. It's going to ask you for a code. The code's going to be MX23. So MX23. Once you put that code in, it's going to have a couple of different puzzles, or not puzzles, but things that you got to do, like take a picture in front of your show, you're in front of your store while you're coming to MX 2023. We're going to pick one lucky person for a shopping spree of $500 on GoFast, to buy stuff from us.
Yeah, so most of you guys are familiar with this. We have a lot of people that come to the shows every year, so thank you for those supporters. So you probably already have the app still downloaded. If you had to delete it to free up space on your iPhone 6 because you didn't have enough memory, you could go ahead. You probably see the little cloud right next to it. You're going to download it again. But as Jonathan said, that's going to be crucial for a lot of things. One is the pre-event challenge that's going on. And Jonathan mentioned it a little bit. We want to know why you're a GoFast supporter, why you're coming to MX 2023. So that'll be part of it. You could film a little video outside your store, make it fun. Let's see what you guys got for some creativity. I see the comments that you leave on Jonathan's posts online. I know you guys are very creative and very, very fun. So show us that creativity and fun on the Event Z app as well. But that's going to be crucial also, not only for just getting you ready for the show, but when you're at the show. Again, much like we do every year, you're going to use that to go around for the scavenger hunt to make sure that you're checking in with all the vendors and all the booths, going all the trainings, and we'll utilize that later on in the day when we start to give away some of the prizes.
Yeah, so make sure you got that app, because it's going to be a necessity at the show. Last year, it kind of became a war between multiple people, multiple shops, multiple places at the same time. They wanted to be the top of the board. They wanted to make sure they won it. So guys, it's very competitive. I love it. That's what this world is involved. We are always in competition. You guys are always in competition. So crush the competition. We do it, so you should do it as well. So make sure that if you get the Event Z app, remember Event ZEE, the code is MX23. Make sure you download it. Make sure you get the preliminary things going on at the app, and make sure that you use it at the show, because it's just going to get you more and more prizes. And we're also, like I stated earlier, $500 GoFast spending spree for one lucky person that completes all the tasks early before the show. We're going to pick one person. So make sure, get in, get loaded, get down now.
Yeah, we talked about all the ways that you're going to see registration coming through. So we're a technology-based industry. We're a technology-based world. So you're going to have all those through your technology devices, your computer, your cell phone, and all that kind of stuff. But we're also going to be giving out things like box stuffers. Reason I'm bringing up box stuffers because keep an eye out in those boxes. Hopefully you guys are checking when we're shipping out stuff, like you're checking stuff in, making sure everything's there and all that stuff, putting stuff away. But also keep an eye out because you might see some poker chips in there. I've already gotten questions on those. Hey, somebody mistakenly dropped their GoFast Poker Chip into my UPS box. Do I send this thing back to you? What do I do? No. Hold on to that because that's going to be another way that you could earn additional entries into some of the giveaways that we have. So be on the lookout for those as well. But the box stuffers will be a nice way to give a little kind of overview of what's going on. If you want to get a deeper overview as to what's going on, because there are some changes this year to the format and everything, that's where you can go and check expo.gofst.com.
And guys, just remember the poker chips. If you get it, bring it to the show. When you go into the registration booth, hand it to the people there. Say, hey, I've got these poker chips for early registration. They're going to mark it on your registration form that you got early registrations. And they're going to hand it off to our developer of electronics who's going to, add your name to more entries to the giveaways at the end of the show. So make sure you're there. Make sure you bring the poker chips. No, they can't be traded for cash. I would love to trade those in for cash. But if you're one of the lucky people that have 100 poker chip, that means 100 additional entries to the end. And there's not many 100 poker chips being given out. So if you get one, you're lucky. Make sure you bring it with you to the show. Another thing, promos are still going on for Sony AX4000 and 6000 till the end of this month. So make sure you get those before the price goes up. There's save more, buy more, save more is what they're the saying. So if you buy more, you get to when you buy it at a promo, when the promo's over, you get to sell it for more money, make more money. So to me, that's a win-win for everybody. The Sirius XM promo, buy 5, get 1 free is still going on. We have some bundle packages, base bundle packages for your showroom floors from DS18 and Triton. So make sure you get with your salesperson on that. They are too low to list. So please, please, please make sure you call your sales rep. I've sold quite a bit of those, and everybody has came back with positive information.
Yeah, I think we got some of those going out on a delivery van today as well.
A lot of them going out on a delivery van.
So we're kind of jumping around a little bit, but if you are not taking advantage of the delivery vans, we kind of talked about this in some other episodes as well. We're trying to extend the reach of GoFast, trying to give you guys different ways to get some product. Obviously, UPS, FedEx, even USPS, all of them, they're businesses as well. They're trying to make some money, and it can get expensive when you're trying to get in some very heavy products.
Or even boxes, sub boxes, window tint. It is so beneficiary for you to get it on the delivery run. If the delivery run heads your way, just to get sub boxes, window tint. Those things are so long, so big. You're just moving air at this point. So you're paying to move air. Because obviously we all know wood is wood is wood. It's a square box, it's yay big. UPS charges yay big, so does FedEx and Postal. So make sure that you get on the delivery run because it's one fee. It's $25, load it up as much as you can with the products you need, and you could get on the circular of the delivery run every week because we have guys that order every week faithfully on the delivery run. It just makes sense, guys.
Yeah, and thank you to the supporters of the delivery run. Again, it's a big undertaking to try to coordinate all this. We need to make sure that we have the orders to fill the van. We can't just send out our warehouse guys, very valuable guys back there to go deliver a wire harness all the way up into Canada. We'd love to, but it's not gonna be a great business decision.
If it can ship in a box, it's gonna ship.
But take advantage of it. The guys that already are, thank you, because it's helping to make successful, and it's also allowing us to expand out and hit more shops. So the more support we get, the bigger the run can get. So thank you to the guys already supporting it. And if not, what are you waiting for? Come on, let's get going. Get on that run.
On that run, guys, just remember, if it could ship in a box, we're going to ship in a box and to save you guys money. But if it's bulky stuff, and we put it on the delivery run, it's going to save you money. So the end game of the whole delivery run and the way that GoFast mentality is we're not really thinking about us. We're thinking about you guys, saving you guys money. You know what I mean? $25 is absolutely nothing to have boxes, let's say a skid of boxes delivered. You ever shipped out a skid of boxes or had a skid of boxes shipped to you? It's like $200+. I think we could do that for $25. So let's get on that delivery run. Talk to your sales rep, get you on the delivery run, and also make sure that you guys ask your sales reps also about some unadvertised specials. We run all sorts of specials, JVC, Sony, Kenwood, you know what I mean, DS18. I could go on and on and on with all the lines. XK Glow, Diamond Audio. You've got AudioVox. You've got Kenwood. So there's a lot of manufacturers that you're seeing on this table that are being unadvertised specials. So make sure you get in contact with your sales rep so we can discuss that. And we also want to thank all these vendors for being a platinum sponsor at the MX23 show this year. So thank you very much to AudioVox. Thank you very much to Kenwood, Diamond, XK Glow, DS18. Every week we're giving a shout out to all the vendors that are platinum sponsors. If you're a vendor and you're not a platinum sponsor, what are you waiting for? That's what I'm going to tell you. You guys, this is exposure for you guys, not us. Well, it is for us also, but it's also exposure for your product line, your information. Also, make sure that you come with your guns at the show to talk to the dealers, because there's a lot of dealers that go in there, and I hate to even say this, but there's a lot of dealers that don't even know who you are. I'm not saying you don't know who Kenwood is, but there might be some dealers that don't know who Kenwood is, Diamond is, XK Glow, DS18, AudioVox. I go on and on. So this is your time to shine. So make sure you guys come with your A game, because they're going to ask questions.
Yeah, and to piggyback on that, I think Jonathan's right. A lot of times, and I think we like to say we do a pretty good job of getting the word out on a lot of brands, but sometimes the dealers, and this is a message to the dealers too, you get the blinders on. You're like, nope, I'm a this house. This is the brand that I use. No, this is it. Everything else, not for me. Maybe you're not disparaging or anything like that, but nope, you keep the blinders on. And hey, sometimes if something's not broke, you don't try to fix it, but there's always room for improvement. So to the dealer base, take those blinders off. Maybe go visit some of the vendor booths that you're not familiar with and see how they can make you money. I can't tell you how many times we hear the stories, again, throughout the year after the show, of guys that jump onto new brands, and then we'll laugh. It could be 18 months later. You're like, man, do you remember that time that I said I was never going to do this brand, or I was just this house, and that was it? And then I got introduced to it. I was able to talk to some of the vendors. I was able to see the light of the product. I switched over, I gave it a try, and now I'm making tons of money. I'm being successful with it. These stories happen all the time with us. So if you are one of those shops that is got a nice groove cut, make sure you keep those blinders off. Keep an open mind, because we're going to have everything there at the show. It's the big show, so everything's there. And we're going to be diversifying too. We're going to be focused on diversification. This is going to be more of a business-focused show, and that's one thing I think we should do a better job of, just us on these lives of pitching out, is the fact that it's not going to be just like every other GoFast Expo that we put on. This one is going to be more focused around helping build your business overall, not just focusing on just product and what's new, but how the product can go ahead and take your business into the next level.
Anybody can read off of a catalog, but really, how we say, knowing the product and educating the consumers and educating you guys and educating, all the vendors and everybody around is far more valuable than somebody reading a catalog. Anybody can read a catalog. Anybody can't figure out what let's say, hey, the hidden menu on this Kenwood, or how to tune this DSP, how this 4-channel, images and changes the frequencies on audio. How does XK Glow do the RGB control through the cell phone and 2 different controllers? DS18, how do loudspeakers fit into this industry, which, let me tell you, a lot of companies are starting to get into into it, and these are the pioneers of the loudspeaker industry. AudioVox, how do you set up a headrest TV on a car? Those are like the things that we want to see at the show. These guys, we want to make sure that you guys have the adequate information you need to sell them on the sales floors. That's the reason why we're doing a live tent training on the sales floor, on the showroom floor. That's why we're doing a live detailing, which detailing is humongous, guys. If you guys aren't getting into detailing, or you have an idea that you want to do detailing, definitely hit up your sales rep and come to the show. We have major brands now, Meguiar's, PNS, we've got G-Technique,
still G-Technique,
Rag Company, Aero. I could go on and on with all the lines we have. So we have a lot of the top players. That's the reason why distributors exist, because we are partners to all the vendors. We are just in time. We make sure that we always take care of our customers, whether it's defective products, whether it's knowledge on products, or etc. That's the service that you get through GoFast as a distributor. So a lot of guys have asked me questions. Well, how about this, that, and the third? Come to the show. You're going to learn more. Like I said, we're partners. We're all here to make sure you guys make money, we make money, and we're all here for the long run. I know you guys want to be here for the long run, so we want to be here for the long run also.
Yeah, and I think we kind of just glossed over some of the major details here, but since you stuck around to us at this point, April 12th, it's a Wednesday, MASSMUTUAL Center in Springfield, Mass, right next to the MGM Casino. It's where we've had the last few shows with GoFast, so most of you guys, again, are familiar. Parking most likely is going to be easiest at the MGM.
Just make sure you're not lifted.
Yeah.
If you're higher than 8 feet, unfortunately, you can't go to the parking garage. You have to park at the one that you have to pay. But if you want a free parking, MGM garage, go through the casino, go to the backside of the casino, and just walk out through the back doors. The MASSMUTUAL is literally across the street from the backside of the MGM. So you'll see it. We'll have posters, banners, flyers all over the place. A lot of you guys have came to the show. You understand, that's where you need to go.
Yeah, so some familiarities. I mean, again, you're going to walk in and you'd be like, hey, I've been here before. So, I mean, we're not totally reinventing the wheel, but we have listened to feedback, a lot of changes that we're making. So if you're planning on going to the trainings, which those trainings are filling up very, very fast.
Very fast, guys.
Again, we have more registrants this year at this point in time leading up to the show than we did last time. So thank you for everybody that has registered. But the people that are planning on coming, and I know there's a lot of you that haven't registered quite yet, go ahead and get in there because those trainings are going to fill up fast. Now, these are big rooms, but these trainings are still filling up. So that's going to be, again, part of the format. Trainings early on in the morning. Show floor then is going to open up a little bit later at 11 o'clock.
Correct. So, guys, we like Ben said, we listened. So the trainings are not going to be on the showroom floor. They're off to the left side. I don't know if you guys remember, but when you walk in to register, you have the training rooms 1 through 5 on the left-hand side. That is where the trainings are going to be at. So that way you can actually hear and don't have to scream. The trainers don't have to scream over loud music inside the showroom floor. We also are going to have a dedicated room for specials, so make sure you bring some cashishi or credit card or whatever way you want to pay. Make sure you bring some of that because we are going to have a specials room where it's going to be cash and carry. So whatever's in there, you can buy it right there, pay Dean, and carry it out to your car, wherever you want to go.
Yeah, we had some guys that really took advantage of that last year. I think was able to make some pretty good upside on a lot of that stuff. Those are the people that are asking me already, hey, what's going to be in there? When is that going to open? Can I get in there? We've already had Ian on the other one of the other shows saying that it's going to be even more stuff there. He's putting some thought into that. So, yes, make sure bring some funds with you. This is not going to be, hey, hold it to me till we get back.
No. First come, first serve.
We're bringing some stuff in a truck, and then we're leaving the truck there. We're not trying to bring this stuff back. This is it. So whatever's there, we want gone. So bring some money so you can take advantage of that.
So make sure, like Ben said, bring your wallets full. Also, in order to collect your raffle prizes, especially the giveaways we're giving now, this $100, $75, $25, $50, you have to be present at the show. All your names are being taken down and obviously brought over to the show. So make sure you, at the registration booth, you ask for Bob, and he'll give you your raffle prizes we're giving away right now. Also, in order for you to win the raffle prizes, which there is a bunch of raffle prizes at
Big
the
stuff
end,
again.
and very
Big
expensive stuff.
We're teasing still. We're not going to tell you what's going on yet. I know I'm going to get the calls as soon as it's over.
Yep.
Let me in. I'll be the one. You can just tell me. I'm not going to tell anybody. We're not telling anybody yet, but we got big stuff going again.
Big stuff. So you have to be present at the end of the show to collect the raffle prize, number one. Number two, if you're not there, it goes on to the next name. Last year, it was a lot of people stayed at the end, saw the raffle prizes, saw that we did it big, had a good time at the end. So make sure. And then we walked across the street to the casino. We all gambled until late at night. So that's a win-win for all of us. But yeah, we're gonna have raffle prizes going on. So make sure you're there to the end. It's okay if you can't make it first thing in the morning for the classes. Showroom floor opens up at 11. Lunch is at 12. And we're going to have a keynote speaker at 12 o'clock, which is, a lot of you may know who he is. I know who he is. It's Stephen Greenfield. He's a famous publisher for Future of Automotive Retail. He wrote a book on that. I read it. It's actually very, very informative. If you guys want to learn about how to be better at your retail floors, you want to stick around for that.
Yep, and again, that's a little bit of a change as well. So normally we do something like that a little bit earlier on, but again, we want to make sure that those trainings are able to be highlighted, spotlighted for the dealers that want to take advantage of those. So once the show floor opens up, we're going to let you go around, get your feet wet, go around, say hi, shake hands, kiss babies, do all that. We're going to feed you too, and while we do that, we're going to just make kind of like we've done in previous iterations. We're going to try to combine that in with the keynote to be a little bit more efficient. Show floor is going to be going back on, and then Jonathan had mentioned we're going to be doing tint and detail live trainings. So this is so important to me because it's so important to so many dealers. I get asked all of the time, especially right after the show, because guess what coincides with right after the show? Nice weather, really big drive for tint season. So as soon as that show's over, first call I pick up was, it'll be like, hey, sorry I couldn't make it to the show, but do you happen to have a tinter? Because I got 500 customers asking me if I could tint their car. I don't know how to do it. Well, right now we're giving you the advantage to be proactive instead of reactive. If you have somebody on the team that is, champing at the bit, is looking to learn and is looking to expand their skill set base, we're going to be able to go ahead and teach them at the show. If you have some owners or anybody that just want to oversee the process, or if you sub people out and you want to know what goes into this kind of stuff, we're going to be doing that for tint. And as Jonathan mentioned, also detailing as well. That is something that I think is a huge miss in our industry. It's something that can be very, very close. Doesn't have to be something that is your main source of income, but being able to offer that out, or even be able to just know how to quickly and efficiently detail customers' cars or quick clean customers' cars before you hand them back. We talk about customer experience on the show quite a bit. Man, what a better way to wow your customer base than to have them bring their road wear, salted up, beat up, cigarette butts, Burger King bags all over the place. Maybe we don't want to clean all of that, but the guys that come in don't always take the most pride in their vehicle. To be able to hand it back to them and then show them how much pride you take in your business, man, that is going to lead to more customers. It's going to lead to referrals. That's going to lead to more money for the business. And it's just, again, we all take pride in what we do. It's just another way to show that you take pride in your business.
Correct. So make sure, guys, you guys, come to the trainings. It's very informative. Even if you're not going to go full out detail, you guys all touch cars. You guys all work on cars. I hate it when my car is worked on by anybody and I see fingerprints smudged all on the side of the car, underneath the hood, inside the car. So make sure that you guys listen to, some quick detail references. It's as quick as spray, wipe, Done. Have a nice day. Send the car off. You have a happy customer, and you'll be surprised how many customers go, wow, this guy went the extra mile to do little things like this to make me happy. This is where I want to spend my money.
Yeah, and if you see some of the tickets that some detail shops are getting for ceramic coating and full details of cars, if you don't know what these guys are getting versus how much they pay for some of this product, the upside in this category, once you're at the show, ask a couple people what it is. If you weren't interested in detailing prior to that conversation, boy, you'll be interested in detailing once you hear some of the figures that get tossed around over there.
It's insane the amount of money that detailers make. A really good detailer at that. Let's just make it obvious that cars get dirty. I'm anal about my car. So I get it washed and detailed quite often. So make sure that if you're one of the guys like me, you understand that, there's money to be made, and the detailer guys make a ton of money. I wish half of you guys would advertise, that you're doing certain things at your shops. I follow everybody, a lot of our customers on Facebook, and I really don't see anybody posting anything except for a few select shops about the things that they do at their shops and how they're doing it and what makes them different than everybody else. Just remember the statement of, we are partners. You and GoFast as a distributor are partners. So we're trying to help you guys as much as you're trying to help us. So, one hand washes the other. We try to make you guys understand that, sometimes you think I'm a little pushy with trying to mention certain things, but it's because I don't see you guys do it. I don't. It takes minutes, in fact seconds, to just, while you're in the restroom and you're sitting there scrolling through Facebook, which 99.9% of you guys do, and then I see you all messaging on the tech pages, questions or making silly statements or something like that. Instead of spending that time answering, how's about you concentrate on your business and promote your business? Because there's no better free promotion as Facebook, Instagram, even now TikTok. I've went to a lot of new restaurants that I would have never, ever gone to if I didn't see them on TikTok, and they're, showcasing their best plates, and they're showcasing their food, and they're showcasing how they prep it and how cleanliness the area is. I follow those a lot, and I visit literally a lot of restaurants that half of you would never eat. You guys probably don't even know who Apple Jack's is. That's a very famous seafood restaurant down the shore, and I found out about them because of TikTok. I would have never gone to that place if I didn't see them on TikTok. And it was just like, I was scrolling, boop, all of a sudden catch my attention. So think about it, guys. You post something about your business, what you guys do different. You know what I mean? It'll get new business because new customers are seeing that all the time.
Yeah, and again, that's going to be the theme of MX23 is how to better your business, ways that we can help you better your business. You're going to see some booths at the show. There's going to be banks that we're going to have at the show for things like establishing lines of business credit. Mm-hmm. So again, we're really trying to think outside the box on this one. We've tried to hammer that home as much as possible, but it's not going to be like every other show that we've had. This is going to be bigger, better, very, very business focused. Go ahead, check out that registration page. Just read through some of it, see the new format while you're there, register up. And also want to make sure I touch on this too. If you're traveling from far away, we understand that this is a big commitment. A lot of guys are shutting down the shops, especially if you have a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hour. We've had people come from well out of territory and fly into these before. So if you're planning on coming, especially if you're already a GoFast supporter and you're planning on coming down, let us know how we can help you out with accommodations. We have some special room rates on some hotels. A lot of this stuff, though, again, is going to be finite. This isn't infinite. So if you want to take advantage of that, get in touch with your salesperson ASAP. Make sure you're registered for the show because that's going to be a huge part of it. But any way that we can help you get to the show and better your business, go ahead and let us know.
Well, guys, we're going to cut it short. Just remember, if you haven't registered already, visit expo.gofst.com GoFastPokerChips.com and make sure you register. We're going to let you go because our phones are ringing off the hook here.
We have to help out their business one more way first, though. $75 at a time.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Come on, buddy.
I forgot about that.
This is why most people are tuning in here. They're like, we're listening to you guys blow hot air for 20 minutes. We want our $75. Well, it's coming right now.
Oh, look, we got a MX-23 wheel. A lot of names on it.
Yep, thank you again. The highest registration amount up to this time. All right, Kelly Clapp. Going ahead, getting rewarded for going out and registering ahead of time. So thank you very much. $75 is going to be heading your way when you get to the show, of course.
So make sure you pay attention. You come to the show and collect your $75 gift card. You could only collect it at the show. It will not be sent out to you.
Yep. So thank you guys. 4 weeks away, 4 short weeks. So we're going to go hit the phones. We're going to get back. You're probably going to be hearing from us very, very shortly about something special that's coming up, MX-23. But until then, we'll let you guys go, and we'll see you next week.
Later, guys.